What's going on, everyone? For many people, the holidays are the busiest time of the year, and that's definitely been the case for me. I spent tons of time with my family doing all of the special holiday things, plus, I moved out of my apartment and to a different city. And all the while, I've been getting into the deepest part of my natural bodybuilding competition prep. It's been pretty busy. And as you can see with the completely blank space behind me, I haven't even finished fully decorating my recording space. In this video, while showing you footage from my latest gym workout, which I filmed at the new gym that I just signed up at, I figured I would share with you what I've done to stay on track with my bodybuilding prep amidst the holidays and my big move. Before we get started, if you find yourself enjoying the video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out. Okay, let's dive in. I want to preface by saying that I know sticking with any set of fitness goals can be a struggle over the holidays. Whether that be sticking with a goal like getting after a bodybuilding prep or something like accomplishing a basic fat loss goal. For many of us, there are irregularities within our life schedules, including some time spent at holiday gatherings, parties, traveling to see family, having time off of work, and so on. And on top of that, the holidays go hand in hand with extra delicious holiday food. Big family meals, lots of sweets, treats always being available and left on the counter throughout the day. You know what I'm talking about. When it comes to accomplishing something like a fat loss goal, or in my case, natural bodybuilding competition prep, both the holiday eating and holiday schedule irregularities can make staying on the path to accomplishing that goal a bit more complicated. That being said, although not without a few specific challenges, staying on track for me has been relatively straightforward. And that includes going through with a big move in the midst of the holidays as well. How has it been straightforward? Well, I'm about to tell you, and hopefully in doing so, it might help you out a bit too. When it comes to staying on track with nutrition over the holidays, my approach has been pretty simple. Although with a good amount of nutritional knowledge, you could do your best at estimating the calories eaten at big holiday meals and making a point of eating what you think are the lowest calorie options. I didn't do that. Why not? Because I would probably end up second guessing if I've either eaten too many calories or if I've even under-eaten calories. That said, at the end of the day, if there's several meals over the holidays where you're unsure of the specific number of calories consumed, it's really not the end of the world in the bigger picture. And for many experienced and disciplined preppers, that might be a fantastic approach. But for me, with my personality type, I prefer to take a different approach outside of just estimating calories to ensure that I stay on track with my prep fat loss timeline. What is my approach, you ask? Well, I ate my regular pre-planned meals. The same ones I eat within my regular routine when not in the middle of the holidays. Yep, that means when my family was eating their turkey dinners on Christmas, I was eating my regular grilled vegetable bowl with chicken and unflavored rice cakes. For some of you listening, you might think that sounds pretty grim, but honestly, I felt great doing it. I really enjoy my regular meals, and sticking with them gave me complete peace of mind knowing that I was on track with my prep. No overeating and no undereating. I have to say though, I'm extremely fortunate to have a family that is fully supportive of my bodybuilding dieting. I know that might not always be the case for everyone. I didn't feel any social pushback from anyone in my family about sticking with my own meals. Biggest shout out goes to my mom probably, who I know would love to feed me more delicious home-cooked food, but who, regardless of that, has been fully supportive of allowing me to seamlessly stick with my own kind of rigid routine. You might be wondering, well, hey, did you find it hard to hold yourself back from eating all of the super delicious holiday foods and treats that everyone else was eating? Honestly, a little bit, but not as much as you might think. Again, I really enjoy my regular meals, so for that reason, I was pretty satisfied. As far as not having the other delicious foods that were readily available, as far as that goes, it was just a matter of saying no to them and remaining committed to sticking with what I had already prepared and what my plans already were. I feel lucky in that I'm able to stick with that sort of thing. I know many people really struggle with that. I've got to mention, something that I've been really trying to reinforce is a specific mindset approach when it comes to social gatherings. And that's to keep in mind that the main priority within a social or holiday gathering is the people, and secondarily the food. So, following that logic, that's what I try to do. I try to keep my family top of mind, not the food. Funny enough, I would consider myself as being kind of awkward in big social settings, so I made a point of spending extra time prepping food and cleaning in the kitchen to help everyone out. I'm not sharing that to toot my own horn, rather to let you know that doing so and focusing on helping out a bit actually made the event more enjoyable for me and left me not feeling the temptation of the decadent holiday foods that seem to be whispering my name every once in a while. Outside of the biggest holiday meals, I kept my regular eating structure over the holidays. Essentially, that is 3 satiating, pre-planned meals eaten across a day without any snacking in between. So that means not grazing on food throughout the day was as simple as staying committed to sticking with my regular routine and just saying no to snacking. As far as meal timing goes, that's been pretty simple too. I've just timed my meals around all of my big family events. Over the days where I moved out of my apartment and into my new spot with the help of my brother and mom, I moved my meals to times when I could just fit them in. No real overthinking as far as that goes. For a few of those days, I did have to stretch the time between meals out by several more hours than I usually would, which did lead to a bit of extra hunger. But honestly, because I was so busy, I didn't really mind it and didn't find at any point that I was excessively uncomfortable. On a final note on the topic of nutrition in the context of my bodybuilding prep, for the week of December 22nd to the 28th, my calories were bumped up to maintenance temporarily as a strategic part of my prep timeline. The extra calories played a helpful role in making staying on track with my diet easier and more straightforward, since they left me feeling a bit more satiated and energized compared to usual. My entire prep is around a year long, and that's one of the benefits of having such a long prep. With having so much time to get stage ready, some of that time can arguably and should arguably be allotted to being spent in maintenance to allow for some recharging. It both makes life better throughout the prep, like over the holidays in this instance, and also when it comes to leading to a better, leaner, and fuller stage-ready physique when it's showtime. Okay, as far as staying on track with my workouts goes, just like with my eating approach, I kept things pretty simple. I stuck with my regular training schedule and moved my training times around a bit to accommodate spending extra time with family and getting all of my moving done, as in moving out of my apartment. For most of the workouts, that's meant moving the timing to be earlier in the morning before I've actually eaten anything. It's a little bit different than my usual. I found doing the fasted workouts just with some caffeine in my system was actually a-okay. It might have felt like a bit more of a drag if I was in a deficit still, but since I was eating at maintenance, the bump of stored energy in my system really left me feeling able to perform at a very high level, even with the earlier fasted workouts. In addition to training at different times in the day, I've also trained at different locations over the holidays and since I've moved. For the Christmas week, I trained entirely at my aunt and uncle's well-equipped home gym. I had to modify my regularly programmed workouts a bit since their equipment was still a bit different than what I would usually have access to, but honestly, the change-up was fun. Following the workouts at my aunt and uncle's home gym, I tried several gyms in the new city I've moved to, in search of finding a new spot to concretely sign up for a gym membership at. I really enjoyed trying those different gyms, with the different atmosphere, vibes, and pieces of equipment also being fun. There's a bit of novel excitement to it. At the time of recording this, and after trying several different gyms, I picked what I think is a great one that had my favorite atmosphere and vibe. Since my career revolves around lifting weights, it's really important to me that I train at a gym that I like. The footage that I'm showing now is the gym that I've happily settled at. Good equipment, cool bodybuilding vibe, not too busy, and lots of space. I'm really excited to spend the future training here. And there you have it. What I've done to stay on track with my natural bodybuilding prep over the course of the holidays and amidst my big move. I'd love to know your feedback. Feel free to drop your comments, insights, personal experiences, and questions in the comment section below. Before this video comes to a close, I wanted to quickly let you know about the work that I do. When I'm not making YouTube videos, recording podcast episodes, and making Instagram content, I work full-time as an online physique coach, where I work one-on-one with my clients to help them accomplish their muscle growth and fat loss goals by optimizing their approach to strength training and nutrition, and I coach them through the process. If you've been considering getting some help with accomplishing your own physique goals, feel free to hit the link in the description below, where you can learn a little bit more about the work that I do and how I can help you. You can even use that link to schedule a free video consultation with me. If you have any questions about my coaching or how I can help you, just email me at sam@jadeathletics.ca. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.